port is a sound enhancement device for your acoustic guitar. It goes into your guitar without any modification. It's easy just to pop it right in. And what you'll experience after you use the O port is that you actually get a fuller sound, you get better clarity, you'll get projection, and it even acts as a feedback suppressor if you have electronics and you plug in your guitar in. We pop it right into the sound hole, and what it does, it eliminates those hard edges, and then it maximizes the airflow in and out of your guitar. And what that does, it makes the top vibrate more, so you get more sound. It eliminates hard edges, which is why you get the clarity, and then again you get the feedback suppression. The best time to put the O port in your guitar is when you're changing the strings. That way you can take them all off, you have easy access to the sound hole, and it makes it a breeze. You can just loosen up the strings and kind of spread them apart and pop it in. It works, makes it a little bit harder. What I like to do, if I don't want to change my strings, I take one of the Planet Wave capos and I put it on the guitar really at any fret, okay? And then we're just going to loosen up all the strings. Just enough to give them a little slack. Okay, now that all the strings have some slack into them, we'll take out the bridge pins. And being that we put the capo on the guitar, the strings are not going to go anywhere. Put the bridge pins right back in so we don't lose them. Okay, now we have clear access to the sound hole. Now with the O port, simply, it's a very flexible plastic. It regains its shape once you move it. So we're just going to kind of fold it up. We just fold it up and drop it into the sound hole, and then just let it expand again. Just line up that notch with the fretboard, and that's it. It's installed. It takes no time. Again, no modification to the instrument. Now that the O port is in place, we just want to replace our strings, so just one at a time. All right, now that I got all the strings close to pitch, I'm just going to take my headstock tuner and do the final tuning. Okay, now we're back in tune. You saw how easy it was to install the O port, and now let's go hear the difference it makes. Okay, now we're in the studio and I have two identical Taylor guitars. One is the guitar standard, no O port, and then the other one is the guitar we just put the O port in. So here's the first guitar without the O port. Okay, and now here's the same guitar with the O port. You hear it has more clarity, and that it also has a lot more bottom end. Now if you're using the O port for feedback reduction, the standard for feedback reduction right now is actually using a sound hole plug. So I'm just going to pop one into this guitar, and this is how your guitar would sound with a sound hole plug. Okay, and now here's one with the O port, getting the same amount of feedback reduction. You can hear it's a dramatic difference. So the O port gives you more low end, better projection, more clarity, and feedback reduction. The O port from Planet Waves.